I was just watching a movie, and I'm still watching it. It's called Circles. And they have to figure out who is worthy of staying alive. It's a very, I don't know, I just got bored and I decided to watch it. But I was just looking at a part where they was trying to determine who was going to die next. So they decided to bring in race. And the black man said that he believed that he should stay alive because he's black, you know what I'm saying? And then other black people put their little opinions in. But the white guy was saying, you think that just because you black that you should just stay here. You think just be, and then the other white guy started saying to the black guy, here we go with that racist thing again. Something hit me when I seen that individual part, and I wanted to make a video about it. We as black people, we know what has been done to us. We know that what we have went through. We know what our ancestors went through. We know the trials and the tribulations that our ancestors went through. And because we didn't necessarily go through that, in a way we did go through that, and we are still currently going through slavery, just in a modern way. We are slave and we're not even aware that we are slave. This is how dummy down they have put us. So I feel like that when we tell white people how we matter, it's like white people look at us and it's like they can't feel the empathy. The white man can't feel the empathy of a black person. This is why I notice a lot of white people always say, oh, you think just because you black, you deserve to get this. You think just because you black, you deserve to get that. Or now that you black, I mean, it's like it's always, this is a never-ending battle when it comes down to the black and the white race, because we are always going to have conflict because the white man don't have empathy for the black man. And what I mean by that is that the reason why the white man don't have empathy for the black man, because number one, the white man has never been with what the black man went through. A white man never been through what a black man went through at all, even if he wanted to. A white man can be homeless and still get better privilege than a black man. A white man can live in a trailer and still get more privilege than a black man. So a white man would never know exactly how it feels to be black. But they do see, and they are very much aware of what we went through. But if they had empathy towards us, they would know that we would be privileged to where, you know what, I know what y'all went through. You can go, you can stay, you deserve. But they don't do that. And the fact that we as black people get angry because they don't feel the empathy. A black man to tell us in a quick hurry, we don't owe you anything. Slavery was back in the day. It's like a white man don't want to own up to what they have done. It's like it's a very psychological, deep racism, prejudice type shit going on, and it's fucking us up. And it's so deep and psychological until it's going to be a never ending. This is going to always be, because it's like the white man don't want to own up to what they done. They want to hide away from what they done. It's like, okay, it happened in the, it's almost like a narcissist. That shit happened, fuck it. It's like, forget that shit. And the black man saying, we ain't forgetting shit. We don't want to forget it. But the white man is like, we not like them, so just forget it. But the reason why this argument is a non-constant battle is because the black man just want the white man to basically just own up to what he's done. Even if the white people in this generation don't have nothing to do with the slavery and all that stuff, it's in our spirit, it's in our DNA. That abuse is there. So we are going to feel privilege. We are going to feel some type of way. And the white man blood, it rolls through them. They have always been privileged in a sense. That's the blood that runs through them. Even the way reality is right now, the white man has more privilege than the black man. It's going to always be that way. Because they were created to be that way, and we were created to be this way. And the thing about it is, the worst part about it is that we are so magical And we have carnated in so many bodies until your last person that you was before, if you was a black woman, you might have been a white woman in your past life. Because in order for you to be a God, you got to know all things and experience all things of all aspects of life to the point where you are the epiphany of light. That means you done been through every human experience. You have went through every experience. To whereas though every gift that you have is at the Christ consciousness. Because you have lived many lives, many generations. You have many experience from different perspectives. So it's really nothing that you are dumb and you are smart and everything. This is why our true source, our true creator know all things. This is why our spirit knows all things, because the spirit never dies. The spirit just transitions in different bodies. Meaning that who I was in my past life, I may not remember now, but my spirit remembers everything in my past life. My spirit that is in me right now remember everything from his past life. It remembers everything from that other life and that other life, because my spirit is one being, is one entity. It never dies, so it remembers all things. We don't remember all things because when we get reincarnated, they erase our memory. But if we never got reincarnated and our memory never got erased, we will remember our past lives. And we would know all things. We will be perfect. You get it now? This is why we were created to be deaf and dumb and just slaves. We were created to not know ourselves, not to get deep in learning and knowing of ourselves. Because if we did, we will understand that even though we transitions into many bodies and we have lived many different lifetimes, our spirit is one. So technically we have one life. You could have been reincarnated on this earth billions of times, but technically you have one life because that spirit is one. The spirit don't change, just the body. So the spirit knows all things. So you probably got 350 million experiences on this planet alone. That means you are God and you don't even know it. Because you done been through everything on this planet. You know it from in and out. You know how it was created. You know all things. This is why you are being tested on right now. This is why they are monitoring our record. They don't want us to know this about ourselves. They don't want us to know how powerful we are. They want you to think that you are just a human being and you were created by the Anunnakis and they created you. No, we are far deeply celestial than that. Happy 2025.